Thank you, Dr. Tarika. So now, guys, we have something exciting for you. We have a debate here. And before the debate, we want our rock star, Shivam Chawla, to give us some insights. Before the topic for tonight's debate is on Modi. So let's see what interesting insights Shivam has for us. Over to you,
Thank you,
Shivam.
my dost. Thank you, my dost Aditya and my host Prajakta. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. So, my dear lovely audience, I want to talk to all of you. Please unmute yourself. Everybody, switch on your cameras. I want to see you. Show me some energy, guys. Show me some energy. Show me your beautiful faces.
We want
Sri
everyone's
Ram, Sri
microphones
Ram,
unmuted.
Avinash, Sri Ram, Avinash, Rohit, Shubham, Sapna, Zero, D241, Ritika, Vanya, Suman, Manu, Aditya, Ritika, Naren, Tej, everybody, please switch on your cameras and turn on your microphones. The topic coming up next is a very fierce and very hot topic. It's about our own respected Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Damodar Das Modi. So, my friends, before we begin and go for the debate, I want to listen from this lovely audience out here tonight. I'll say Modi, and the people who are in favor of Modi will say ha. Then I'll again say Modi. People who are against Modi will say na. You have to shout it loud and clear. We will do it 3 times. I want to see whether you want to see the next elections, you want to see Modi as a PM or you don't want to see it. And this will really going to make a difference. So before we go for the debate, here we go. I hope you have unmuted all of you yourself. Just be loud and clear. I'm repeating. I'll say Modi. In support, people will say ha. I'll again say Modi. People against will say na. I want to see who makes more noise. So here we go. Modi.
Ha!
Modi.
Now,
I want to hear everybody. Modi.
now,
Modi.
No!
Wonderful people. Wonderful. Thank you for being so generous and so cooperative. You are a wonderful audience. Thank you so much. And now back to Aditya and Prajakta. Thank you so much, guys.
All right, friends. Thank you, Shivam, for starting off the fiery debate here. Modi ha ya Modi na. This will be clear in next 10 minutes when we open this debate to everyone here on the stage. We are welcoming our debaters, Shivam, Prajakta, Sandeep, and Ashish. Please, we are going away with the first initial round. We are going on to the open round where the contestants can speak instantly. We want everyone else to mute themselves, but the audience, all the guests, can speak whenever in the second round, that is 3 minutes from now. And you can give your views. You have to open your videos and you have to just raise your hand and we will let you in. Okay, but for first, let us hear what our debaters have to say. Debaters, the stage is open to you now. Modi ha ya Modi na.
I am for Modi. Modi ha. So I'll begin. My dear friend, Modi is the face of the nation. He has put India on global map. All the countries around the world now respect India. They know India for their stand. They know India for not being submissive. India has made it clear to the world and to the citizens that India can make a difference. Modi is a prime minister who is making the difference to the country. He has launched a lot of good schemes and a lot of policies like Ayushman Bharat, Ujjwal Yojana scheme, sanitization, where he built more than 92 million toilets. He's been building infrastructure, 27 to 30 kilometers of road every day, whereas in 5 years earlier, it was only 12 kilometers of road was built in a day. He has brought GST, which has had very good impacts like removal of octroi, multiple taxes, no corruption, absence of state boundaries, which saves 30% to the truckers and fuel and time. He has strengthened economy, improved international relations. He's done it all. So
All
Modi
right,
is the best, my dear friend.
thank you, Shivam. Over to
Hello everybody. This is Prajakta Kutnikar. I'm going to talk in favor of Modi. Modi is a great leader. He is honest and disciplined, which came from RSS lineage. He is a charismatic leader who is being whose rapport is being cherished by all the foreign leaders. and he is a clean administrator throughout his political career. And also he has proven to the world that a person from a humble background also can aspire to be a great leader. Thank you.
Okay, anybody who is saying nah from the debaters, the stage is open to you. Yeah, go ahead.
I absolutely agree to what Prajakta says, and but then I was the one who voted him for the first time, and I believed on the promise what he said, Kala Dhan aayega. Justice delayed is justice denied. Abhi it's Modi too, but even then the Kala Dhan has not come. First, that is my biggest flaw, what I see in Modi 1 and 2. Next, demonetization and lockdown was all called within hours notice, 3 hours. Is it fair? You can't expect the migrant workers to leave their place of work and go back to their hometown. Such a chaos. We are talking about human lives. People who have probably given him the vote. They need some kind of means to go back to their life, where to their family. There was no proper mechanism in place. GST, demonetization. Very good, but implementation was flawed. You have to accept this.
Okay, over to Ashish now.
I totally agree with my friend Sandeep Bhai and Shivam and Prajakta. See, no doubt Mr. Modi has done whatever he could, but we here in our country are not looking to promote one man, one leadership. We're not trying to promote brand Modi all over the country. We are trying to promote India. And today, the problems in India still exist. Today, we're in the second term of our leadership under his able leadership. Even today, the farmers are suffering. Even today, the business houses are suffering. There's no clarity between the money that the GST is promising to give back money. There's no proper clarity that you're getting back the money. Any initiative that he's done today has not been a bulletproof, foolproof. All we're hearing is Modi, Modi everywhere with a good, nice talk. We don't want a speaker. We want a doer. Today, if Mr. Modi is there, we need to see the future leaders of our country, and it's not one leadership. And if we could build 10 leaders today during the interim, we will say yes, it's been there. But we are not finding the system. Anything that we have to do, okay, we'll talk to the Prime Minister. There's nobody else who's speaking other than him today in the country. I think we all need to be responsible. Every post needs to be responsibly acted, and one guy cannot be a dictator to dictate everything, and we have to take it up. No doubt that good things done, but at the same time, the good things which are done has to be capitalized by completing it at the whole. And we want to make sure our country is at the top level in every segment, and starting from basic needs of a farmer today. If we can attend the farmers and we can get the middle class people's taxes right, I think our country will be in a great shape than what we are there today. So no doubt.
All right. We have taken your views, Ashish. Yes, now I know that a lot of people in the audience are itching to jump into this debate. Yes, the floor is open for all the debaters and all the guests. Anybody who wishes to say can speak now, but we will maintain certain kind of a discipline so that there is no chaos and there are no two people talking at one time. Okay. But the floor is open to all the guests also who want to jump into the debate. Modi ha ya Modi na. Let's look at this now.
Thank you so much, Ashish, for your views. As Ashish said that Modi has not done anything for the villagers, let me correct you, Ashish. Modi launched the Ayushman Bharat for poor people, and it was a health insurance scheme launched in 2018, and it benefited 10 lakh poor patients. He launched the Ujjwal Yojana scheme, in which women in villages have access to cooking gas. Over 60 million free LPG connections were given. You also mentioned there's no infrastructure development. He launched a Swachh Bharat mission in 2014, which has built 92 million toilets and is the world's largest operation held till date. And he is not an ice cream seller, my friend. Let me tell you, he cannot please everybody. You said only he is talking. The leader talks. The voice comes from the top. And you are the one who's going to work. We are the one who's going to work. We are the nation. We are the brand and not the Modi. We are India. We are the brand. And he is the leader. He has taken some bold steps like CAA, surgical strikes, Ram Mandir, Triple Talaq, Article 370, JNK, he's converting as union territories. No other prime minister in the history of the country has been able to do that, because all everybody cares is for the vote bank and nothing else. Modi cares for the nation and cares for the people of the India.
Shivam,
Very well said. Very
Can
well
I
said.
say something? You said that
Shivam.
Modi
Yes,
cares
okay.
for the
Sandeep, Vanya is coming in. Please go ahead, Vanya.
yeah. You said that Modi cares for the people of India. Well, in the past 3-4 months, there are so many people who died on the streets while going to their houses. So I don't see certain amount of care for the people that he's shown when people have actually died walking on streets with thirst, hunger, nothing to wear, nothing to eat. So what's your take on that?
Point
Vanya,
taken,
I really
Vanya.
appreciate
Agree to
you.
what Vanya
All right,
says.
all right.
Vanya-
One second. Let's have Prajakta, please, going on. Prajakta.
Vanya, I really liked your view, but you can't just see the smaller number of guests or smaller number of people. He has to look on overall on India, like, and as compared to other nations, Modi, since he has taken the lockdown, we are safe. It's okay. Few numbers are there where people are struggling, but you have to look at the larger picture.
That few numbers is 7.1 lakh people.
But
That
as
is not
compared
few.
to 1.3 billions, it is a small number.
Okay, going
But
over to Sandeep.
he-
Sandeep is saying something. Please, Sandeep, go ahead.
We are talking about only the current things now. We have also seen what's happened in the elections in Karnataka and Maharashtra. They were horse trading. I never gave my vote to Modi or BJP because this happened even earlier. But even they started doing the same thing. And we were like lost. Who's going to be the chief minister? Someone says A, someone says B. And this is the whole game by BJP and Mr. Modi, which you all have to agree to it.
All right, horse trading
And-
point taken from Sandeep. Vice President DK wants to say something. DK, are you there? Please go ahead.
Sorry, Naren bhai, I'm just interrupting you all. I'm not. I'm just here for listener as your student. I just wanted to, give one suggestion, guys. Just let them speak one by one. This girl is Vanya is speaking. I think might be or disagree or agree with someone. Is a personal choice or personal view. So let's listen one by one and then jump, because we are here to listen everyone. So this is my personal suggestion. Sorry.
All right, great. Thank you so much, DK, for this suggestion. Okay, first, we would like to say anybody else who has not spoken so far would like to speak. Yes, Sheila, please go ahead.
Shivam, I'm here for a big na for Modi. If 2019 was a year of his grand return, 2020 is definitely a year of his grand betrayal. I was the one who voted for Modi in the first term and for the second term, but I seriously doubt if I'm going to vote him the third time. Okay, because this entire corona-induced crisis that has happened and how it has affected the migrants, this is really not done. All the while we were asked repeatedly to just trust his intent and wisdom. So far, so good, true, but I really doubt whether he'll be able to carry it forward as well as he has done previously.
All right, thank you so much, Sheila, for your comments. Just before we have any new speaker who wants to jump into this debate, please raise your hand and we would like to give you opportunity to speak. Anyone who wants to share his views? Okay, we would like to give the spotlight back to Vanya. All right, back to Shivam. Shivam was itching to say something.
Yeah, Vanya, you told me about the deaths, whichever deaths happened. So I just wanted to ask, do you know how many people have died in America and what is the population of America?
Yeah, you know what? I am not actually concerned about America, and I don't
but
read
you
about
need
what.
to
Yes,
compare. We are living
yes,
in
that
the globe.
if
So you
we
need
if
to
we
compare
get
apples
if
to
we start
apples,
talking.
right? You can't compare apple with oranges. So when we talk about competition,
Yeah.
when we talk about numbers, we need to see what's happening in other countries and where we stand. So you need to
Yes.
compare and make a comparative analysis, and then you can comment. You just can't say, see, that's okay. Have you ever heard of any prime minister making a phone call to a
Okay,
patient and checking
if
how
you
he's
if you're
feeling?
comparing,
Have you ever heard? Let me finish. Let me finish, please. Somebody in the audience mentioned that he doesn't care for the people. Have you ever heard of any prime minister making an individual call to a nurse and ask if everything is okay in the hospital and how she's feeling? When was the last
I
time that happened?
haven't. No.
Okay, one second. Let
Yes.
Shivam complete his thought and then we'll give the speech back to you.
Yeah, I'm done. I want anybody to answer. Which was the last prime minister or chief minister who did this?
Okay, Vanya, yours.
Yes, so I want to ask, if we're comparing two countries, if we're comparing India with USA, then there are a lot of things that we need to discuss about, and the two different countries, different stances. But right now we're talking about Modi, our prime minister, and what he's doing for our people. We don't want to see what other countries' prime ministers are doing for their people. We want to talk about ours first and then the others, our people. Not about USA and how many people died there, but how many people in India, our own people.
You need to take it as a long-term view, and you need to see what he has done in 8 years and not in past 3 months, right? And this is a pandemic, and these kind of situations don't come up regularly. It comes in 1 and 2 decades and 3 decades. Even if God comes, he doesn't know how to handle it. So he has done his best, and as a prime minister, as a leader, we have chosen him. So we need to trust his capabilities and not question them.
Okay, we also have our guest Asta raising her hand. Asta Gupta, please go ahead.
You are
Asta,
mute.
you're muted.
You have
Asta,
to
you're muted.
unmute.
Can you please?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I have 2 quick points to share on this. This is also a topic that I like to read and engage with a lot. First point is that, this question, Modi, yes or no, I feel like the day we have to vote, there's still some time to it. Let's take it then. Okay, right now, I think what we can really discuss is, did Modi do a good job with this particular issue, like we're looking at COVID? Okay, did he not do a very good job with the migrant crisis? Yes, maybe. How is he doing with CAA? So if you look at it issue based, rather than having these polarized views that yes, Modi is the best, or no, he did not do anything. I don't think either of them are true. Of course, he's done some work, and of course, he's done some mistakes. So this kind of polarized setting is how or the bigger institutions, they want us to be like this, but we don't want to do that. We don't want to be in these, we don't want to be little puppets who say in a polarized way yes or polarized way no. We want to apply our mind on an issue based manner. That's my first point. And my second point was that just I think in general with this whole debate, if we can let go of the need to convince the other person. I feel that a lot in it, not just here, not really here, but I think I see this in general interactions. We are in this hurry and need to tell the other person, no, I'm right. You must agree with me at the end of the conversation, but why? So we put our points across, and we are okay if there's no agreement. These will help us with better conversations. These are 2 points I wanted to share.
All right, that was brilliant, Asta. Thank you so much for your thoughts. Any of our guests would like to just share your thoughts on Modi, yes or no, or what's your views on how Modi is faring as a prime minister? All right, friends. I think that was a very, very fiery debate. And any of the debaters or any of the guests would like to give their concluding remarks, because now we have already shot 14 minutes above the time limit. Yes, so we have Nishay Lamba coming in. Nishay, your views, please.
Guys, मैं apart from Modi, मैं सिर्फ जो पैनलिस्ट हैं उनको एक गुरुकुल द्रोण का एक बैच मिलेगा. You will get a courier very soon. ये थोड़ा जो नरेन अग्रवाल है थोड़ा सा कंजूस है, लेकिन I'll make sure that he makes it in couriers too. Maybe it's Paresh, maybe it's जो पैनलिस्ट हैं, and send your courier address and I'll make sure that he delivers it to you. Thank you.
So I would like to sum it up in 1 minute, and then you can take your call. And point well taken. I understand and I agree with people who are not so pro Modi and who said that he made some mistakes in recent times. He couldn't handle the COVID situation very well. But friends, we need to understand that we all are humans. If I'm chosen a prime minister, that doesn't make me God. I'm a human. I have to make and ought to make some mistakes. and the right and the good human is who learns from his mistakes. I'll just brief what Modi has done in past 8 years in just 1 minute. He has strengthened economy. He has improved international relations. He has eradicated corruption. He has reduced terrorism. He has increased internet security. He has make in India digital India. He has a clean image of his government and the country. He has launched Swachh Bharat, GST, Niti Aayog. He has taken tough stances on critical issues like CAA, surgical strikes, Ram Mandir, Triple Talaq, Article 370, and sensitive issues like J&K, making them as union territories. Schemes like Ayushman Bharat, Ujjwal Yojana scheme. So he has done it all. He has given his sweat and blood to the country. It's time we respect them, whether you choose him or not. I leave you with the question to ponder. If not Modi, then who?
Very, very brilliantly said, Shivam. We totally endorse your thought process. Anybody else would like to just give the last concluding remark before we say that now this is going to be the end of this show? Anybody would like to say the last concluding remarks, please? Let's see if anyone has. All right, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, this was really, really amazing. Can we have a big round of applause for all our participants and our guests, Asta Gupta and Paresh Chaudhary? Thank you for gracing the occasion. It was brilliant. Guys, this 1 hour, 50